Even I didn't pick him, and I have oh my god,
he wouldn't even bang at 6-a-side, man. That guy.
He would. No.
When
you're a baller, you're a
Not
baller.
compared to the best.
Basically, you were talking about who you take from Arsenal, and I just wanted to say that's one of our topics for today. Everyone gets to do their own little 6-a-side for a combination of Arsenal and Man United, past and present as well. So I did message all of you that, so hopefully you've come up with some, or you're just going to come up with them on the cuff. Go on, MJ.
No pressure then, yeah?
No pressure. I've got the pressure.
Okay. All right, in goal, I have to go for Seaman in goal. Even though Schmeichel, obviously, in his day, was a big goalkeeper as well, but I'm going to go for Seaman in goal, innit? All right, the defence, I'm going to go for... This was quite a tricky one, so I'll come up with Rio and Sol Campbell.
I like when you do these teams because you take two players out just for defence, and I'm not that guy. But
you put one for defence, innit?
I'm like, it's going to happen on the 6-a-side pitch. Keep one in defence. Two of them don't need to stay back. But no, carry on.
I hear you. Defenders the team, the attackers the team, innit?
You need them both in. England's first choice centre-back once upon a time.
There you go. Exactly. Can't get much better than that, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
In midfield, I'm going to go for Vieira. So he can just do a bit of everything. He can just hold down the whole midfield by himself. And then up top, I'm going to go for Henry and Van Nistelrooy.
Needs to be done. That ideal partnership up front.
Simple
as that, really. For me, mine's a bit different. In goal, David De Gea. David De Gea could save the Titanic, as a famous Arsenal fan once said once upon a time as well. So David De Gea is my all-time Man United versus Arsenal goalkeeper. I've only got one defender. This one's called Ashley Cole, one of the best fullbacks I've ever seen in my life. Unfortunately, he was an Arsenal player for quite a few years of his life. This one's a bit odd, but I'm going for Paul Scholes in the midfield. I think Paul Scholes.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
That's a good choice.
It's good, but it's like you've only got one person in defence. But then with the three up front, Henry, Van Nistelrooy, and Rooney,
you're gonna get goals, innit?
Goals.
Madness, yeah.
It's gonna work. But basically, I'd like Ozil in contention. I'd Keane, Vieira in contention. Gilberto Silva in contention. Fabregas in contention. Lewis, I'm giving you hints here if you want to take any of these.
No, I've written mine now.
That's okay.
I'm surprised you put De Gea, to be honest, thinking about Schmeichel. And
De Gea is like that 13 or that 15 save game that you had at the Emirates when we won 3-1.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Cup game.
I can't believe that game.
De
Gea was so good.
That was heartbreaking.
Yeah, but I thought we actually played quite well as well up until that point. Like the final third.
But then, I mean, we also did hold 8-2s against United. So, you know, there's been
yeah, I mean, if you look at my background right there, you can see Rooney scoring.
Yeah. I think mine, I put Ramsdale in goal.
Oh my God.
I'm joking. I'm putting Seaman. I'm putting Seaman in.
Good man.
So I've got Adams, Tony Adams, and Rio Ferdinand in the back. And I've got Vieira and Ronaldo and Henry. So I've got them up front.
That's dangerous.
That is. I thought Rio could, because he can pass and everything. Adams would just stay there, and you have a little bit going on in the midfield and the defense. And then Ronaldo and Henry speaks for itself. It was a toss-up between Bergkamp and Henry, but I thought I'd be a bit nice.
Get to squeeze in a United player, innit?
Trust.
We're yet to see a Bergkamp and Henry top two up front.
The baddest thing is because it's so lopsided, right? It's so lopsided.
Yeah.
Man United fans always pick at least, let's say, 5 Man United players and one Arsenal, just to be kind.
Trust.
And vice versa. Van der Sar, good bit of speed. Kept like the longest clean sheet records, obviously with Rio and Vidic in front of him. I think it was like 20 games or something crazy like that. Incredible, underrated, but that's the goalkeeper.
I'm gonna go for Lehmann. I'd go for Lehmann. He's one of the only Arsenal goalkeepers to ever get to Champions League final. Okay. He was a leader from that goal.
Isn't he the only Arsenal keeper to ever get to a Champions League final? Because you've only been to one Champions League final.
And you didn't win it.
I don't think we're going to count Almunia, to be honest.
Rio, Rolls-Royce, obviously just changed the whole perspective of where it is to be a centre-back. So you can definitely do 2 roles in a 6-a-side pitch as well. Like I think that's the one.
I'm going Tony Adams.
More solid.
6-a-side,
you don't need too much, but yeah.
Tony Adams is the number one, yeah.
Then I'm not going to do a second defender. I'll go for Scholes. dictating just quick one-touch stuff. That's what you need, especially in a small court. So yeah, Scholes for me in midfield. Also, Pogba for me, because in six-a-side you definitely need flair. So if you've got someone with vision and flair, like a bit of trickery with Rio covering, yeah, it's a no-brainer for me.
So my midfield is going to be Roy Keane and Fabregas.
Ooh, that's a good combination.
Yeah, there's nothing other about there. Roy Keane and Fabregas. I think
Why Fabregas over Scholes Vieira? Why Fabregas?
Because Fabregas, when he first came into the game at that young age, yeah, he was just something else. He was captain of Arsenal at such a young age. Although Arsenal didn't have many leaders at that time, he was able to carry that club, and then for what he went on to do for the rest of his career, I think he actually is one of the most. And I think I love the fact that everybody always says he's one of the slowest players I've ever seen, but just how he thought and used his brain was just outrageous. So I would go for those two, and especially with something like Keane. Keane would bully everybody, hand off to Fabregas, and just let him do what he needs to do.
Fair enough. Solid.
Do you find it sad that some Arsenal fans don't know who Cesc Fabregas is because time has moved on?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because
it's not that long ago, though, is it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Not many Arsenal fans bring him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like people, he used to play for Chelsea, played for Monaco now.
It's got to that stage
Chelsea,
now.
I know you're trying to rattle Hamz at this point. They must be like 5 years old, man.
No, they're under. They are
Come on, man. Who are you talking to, man?
Top two will be Henry and Rooney. Rooney being a street baller and Henry obviously being a street baller as well. I think they will have that connection, that je ne sais quoi, whatever. So
first of all, I just want to shout out everybody. Well done for picking the king, because he is the king. I was going to pick Henry. And then I'm actually going to do something that most Arsenal fans will hate me for saying.
What?
But Man United Van Persie.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal Van Persie.
He's a baller. He won us the league.
It was crazy.
Even I didn't pick him. And I have a... Oh, my God.
Man. He wouldn't even bang at six-a-side, man. That guy.
He would. No. When you're a baller, you're a baller.
Not compared to who we mentioned before that, man.
Have you not seen them play like against these little kids? I know little kids, but it's like on the six-a-side court. So there's like at least 10 of them, and there's like him and one other Dutch player, and like they're just taking all of them on in a tight space. Like it's close ball control, even in a six-a-side pitch.
The thing is, he can finish from anywhere as well. That's
anywhere.
The thing. Anywhere. Yeah. It doesn't matter how the ball is moving. Doesn't matter. As soon as he's there and he sees that opening, it's But I haven't seen. I think the only finisher like I've seen that I look at as like such a good finisher is like Greenwood. Like the way he finishes, like from any angle in front of the box. It's insane how he can from the goal. Sorry, it's insane how he can finish from such tight angles like that as well at times.
I
I haven't seen finishers like that in a minute, actually.